Welcome or welcome back. My name's Joanne and today I have something very fun. I recently went to see my best friend and she doesn't live super far from me, but it's far enough to where we don't see each other very often. So I just went for an overnight type of thing and I thought it would be fun to share the makeup I brought with me. I fit all my makeup and all my makeup brushes in here. I'm not going to share what brushes I brought. I don't know, I just don't think that's as fun. But I also did bring a sponge that I got from Shopmercy, and I did put it in this little travel case. I mean, the sponge isn't in here anymore. But again, this is also from Shopmercy. I'll have these linked. I'll have everything that I mentioned in this video linked down in the description box, as long as they're still available, which there might be one thing that's not available anymore. I'm not sure. If they're still available, I'll link them down in the description box. If they're discontinued, I will also mention that in the description box. And all my links are non-affiliated, just to let you know. But this makeup bag is actually from Allie Glines. I will have it linked down below. She does have different options for sizes, or you can get like the complete set. I think she has a new blue color, which blue is my favorite color, and I kind of want that. But like I have the full set of the gray, which I really like the gray. It's just very neutral and I like that. I have my eyelash curler and then I have my pencil sharpener just in case I had to use this. Also, I didn't even end up using my makeup. I didn't do my makeup. We didn't go out. We just stayed in at her place. This is just everything that I brought. I did bring one perfume. I brought Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy. I have this travel size. I think it was the last Sephora sale that I got this. I really want the full size of this. It smells so good. It smells marshmallow and orange blossom and maybe vanilla. I don't know. It smells like, it almost smells like orange cotton candy. Like it smells fluffy. And I know it's from the marshmallow, but it's very sweet and I love it. I guess I'll go based on the steps that I take for my makeup. So I brought two primers. I brought the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder in the shade Universal. This is just a mini free sample I got from Sephora, and this actually lasts so long, and I think this does a really nice job blurring. I am using all these products today. So I do have this product in my T-zone just to blur my pores. And then I also brought this Auric Glow Lust in the shade Selenite. It's just a mini. I wanted to try it. I don't think I would buy this type of product just because I don't like having glowy skin. I just use this like on my cheeks. I mean, I have products over it, so you can't really tell, but yeah. I'm wearing this underneath everything, and I don't know, because I have oily skin, I don't really like being super glowy, so I would not purchase anything that's similar to this. So for my foundation, I'm actually currently using a concealer that I don't like as a concealer for my foundation, and that's the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum in the shade Beige. I'm currently trying to use it up. I don't know, it's just very thick under my eyes. Just doesn't look good, and it's not the right shade for me right now. It's fine as a foundation. I mean, it works. For my actual concealer, I have the Kosas Revealer Concealer, I think. Yeah, in the shade 3W. And this is just a mini size of it. I really like this. It is hydrating underneath the eyes, which I find a lot of concealers look very dry and crepey under my eyes. For example, like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, I know that's so popular, but it just doesn't look good under my eyes. I do really like this one, and I would get a full size of this. This shade, though, is a little yellow for me, but I think it works. Like, it works fine. And then I have two powders. So I have this mini Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. Trying to be a little French. I really like this powder for my under eyes. Again, I'm using it on my face right now. It really does brighten because of the pink tone to it, and it's very like smoothing and blurring, and I just really like this. I use this under my eyes, and I'll use this on my forehead and my nose too. I really like this. So yeah, I would definitely, I don't know if I would want to buy a full size of this since I don't use this all over my face. Like, I feel like this mini could work for me, just continuously buying a mini of this. And the other powder that I brought with me is this Nikkia Joy Cosmetics pressed powder. It's the Velvet Finishing Powder pressed. And this is what mine looks like. It's very messy. There's a big old pan in it. It smells like vanilla. It smells sweet. But this is nice. I just use this to set the rest of my face. It's mattifying. It's nice. Like, it gives me a nice blurred effect, I would say. I don't know. I feel like I'm very indifferent with pressed powders. Like, it's fine. It sets my base. That's all I really need a pressed powder to do. I don't know if I would repurchase this though, because you can really only get it online. So I have 2 bronzers to share with you. One's in a face palette, so I will share the face palette just all on its own. But another bronzer that I have is the Rare Beauty bronzer stick. I have mine in the shade Happy Soul, and I am trying to use this up this year. I mean, I have quite a bit left. I keep forgetting to use my cream products. I'm not really a cream product girly. I like my powders. That's what I used today. Actually, I didn't even use this today, but my blush, bronzer, and highlighter all come from one face palette, and that's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked, and this is the Leopard one from last holiday. In case you don't know, this is what that looks like. They come out with these every year. This is my first Hourglass purchase, and I think it's really nice. I use the bronzer here, which is in Lustrous Bronze Light. I'm sorry if it's so reflective. And I use this blush in Mood Exposure, and I use this highlighter in the shade Celestial Strobe Light. It's really nice. I mean, it's heavy packaging. Do I think this was worth $90? No. I think the pans are just so small. Like, it's hard to fit a brush in here, especially my bronzer brush. I mean, I made it work, so I feel like I wouldn't buy another one of these palettes, and I would just buy single products, because I do like their products. I think they're very nice. And then normally after I do my face, my like cheeks and everything, I go on with setting spray, and I'm currently using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Honestly, I don't know. Like, it's nice. It does keep my makeup on. I mean, I don't really do anything super special where my makeup disappears. So for that, it's nice. I don't know, I do really like the Urban Decay one. I think it's because I went to a concert and I used the Urban Decay setting spray and my highlighter was still there after the concert. So, I don't know. I like the scent of this though. Smells nice. Don't know if I would repurchase this. And then after that, I do my brows. So I'm currently using the Lawless Shape Up Soft Fill Brow Pencil in the shade Cacao. And this is what it looks like. So it has just like a thick oval type of tip. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's definitely more of a deep brown, and I normally use like a black basically in my brows. I mean, this works. Like, it works in my brows. I think this formula is just a little too creamy for my liking, but it's nice. And then I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Don't need to talk about that one too much. And then my eyeshadow primer is my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. It's the one that, it's my only eyeshadow primer besides my glitter glue that I have. But I don't use my glitter glue all the time. I really only use it in the summer when I really need it, because I find my eyeshadow stays pretty well with this. And I do have oily lids. So just to put that out there. For my eyeshadow palette, I brought my Adept Cosmetics Heather Austin palette. This is the older formula. This is what it looks like. This is the older formula. They did re-release it with their newer matte formula, and you will be seeing this in a video coming up. If you watched my last couple of videos, you might know what it is. Hint, hint. It's a Project Pan video. And again, I use this on my eyes today. Minus the inner corner. It's from a different palette. But I love this palette, and I can't believe I have barely used this. Like using it again. I love it. I literally remember why it's one of my favorites. Like the shimmers, can we just like take a moment for the shimmer that's on my lid. Also, ignore my eyeliner. It's a little wonky today. The eyeshadow, so pretty. And then I did bring a few eyeliners. So I just have one for my waterline that I use, and it's a nude. This is from Essence. This is the Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Waterproof in the shade Silky Nude. My waterline, literally, eyeliner does not stay in there. This one does not stay in there. What I have found, which I did see someone else mention, I can't remember who it was, but they mentioned setting it with like a cream eyeshadow, and that holds up so well. Thank you to whoever said that. I don't remember who I watched saying that. It works so well for me. Yeah, this is the nude eyeliner I'm currently using. It works fine. I mean, again, doesn't stay very well in my very watery eyes. I do have a black pencil liner. This is from Pat McGrath. It's her Perma Gel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in Extreme Black. And this is so creamy, like very creamy, but it stays in place. It's really nice. I got this as a free sample from Sephora. Again, I just haven't used it much because I don't use black eyeliner all that much. I will mention what I'm using. It's coming up next. And then my last two are both from Victoria Beckham. I have the shade Cinnamon, which is more of like this light brown shade. And it's like a shimmery type of shade, but like you don't see sparkles when it's on. And then the one I'm wearing is in the shade Cocoa, which is just a deep brown. So that's the eyeliner I'm wearing today, and these stay really well. I really like them, and I really want to get the olive green one she has. Maybe one day I'll go get it. And then mascara, I only use one mascara at a time. That's just how I am. Like, I don't see a purpose of opening multiple mascaras at once, unless I guess if you're trying new ones, but to me, I'd rather just use one until it dries up or I use it up and then on to the next. But right now I'm using my favorite mascara that I found, and it is the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. This is what the wand looks like. It's like a little bit of an hourglass shape. It gives volume, but it also gives length. And I have very short stubby lashes, and this actually makes my lashes actually be able to be seen a little, which says a lot. It's a lot for me to find a mascara that does that. And then last but not least are my lip products. Did I pack too many? Yes, but I love my options. So first is this Jaclyn lip liner in the shade Hot Tea, which I'm trying to use up this year. It's so tiny. But yeah, it's just a nice warm brown lip liner. I have that on today. And on top of that, I have the only gloss that I brought, and that's the Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade George. I mean, this is like basically empty, but like I'm just scraping the sides to get all the product out, you know. I took the stopper out. It's very gloopy now, but yeah, Lawless Forget the Filler is my favorite gloss formula. It's just, it stays so well. It's a little tacky, but it's not too bad in my opinion. It's very glossy. Yeah, I love it. I got their mini set from the holidays, and yeah, and I do have one other full size that I think is the watermelon shade. That's like the pinky shade. So it's not my favorite, but I would repurchase George. This is such a pretty like taupey neutral shade. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the rest are lipsticks. So I have two MAC lipsticks that I brought with me. I have Whirl, which is this deeper like mauve shade. It's absolutely gorgeous. I actually bought a lip liner at Ulta, and it's Whirl because I love this shade. And then the other one I have is Velvet Teddy. I didn't need to look at the sticker. This is my other favorite. It's just like a pinky nude type of shade, and that's my kind of lipstick color. And then I have this Tarte Maracuja Juicy lipstick that came in a holiday set. I think it was 2022, because I didn't buy the holiday set in 2023. It had three of their juicy lips, one of them being the plumping one, and then this lipstick. And this is a lot more pink than I tend to enjoy, but like over like a brown lip liner like this one, it's fine. It turns it like a little mauve-y, which I'm okay with. Like, it's a little brown pink. And then I have 2 more lipsticks. I know. I told you I brought a lot of lipsticks. So I have this one from Lunar Beauty. This is in the shade Milk Tea. And this is just a peachy nude. Yeah, I really like this formula. It's like, I don't know, I find these formulas all like comfortable and like moisturizing. Like they're not drying at all. My last item is this Merit, I think it's the Signature, yeah. It's the Merit Signature Lip in the shade 1990. I really like this formula. I really want to get Slip. So this is like the deeper brown that they have. It's so pretty. This formula is very comfortable. It's like a sheer formula that you can build up. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, I want Slip, which is the more neutral one. It's like the lighter neutral one. Yeah, I do really like this formula and I want more. That's everything that I brought with me on an overnight trip. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what your go-to travel makeup is. I would love to know. That would be so interesting. If you enjoyed this video, I really hope that you'll give it a big ol' thumbs up and or even subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this type of content. I am getting into project panning and I do have a lot of videos planned. I have the whole month of February planned, to be honest. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.